InfinityBreyers here, and in today's YouTube video, we're in the wonderful world of Jorvik to give y'all a barn tour. So if you didn't know, I just moved to Valedale. I really liked Moreland, but there were just so many people that I kind of wanted a little bit more of a quiet barn to keep all of my horses at. So I decided to move to Valedale just because it's like literally my favorite city on Jorvik. Yeah, I know, Phantom, you're just like living it up back there. So I thought I was gonna go ahead and just give y'all a stable tour. Look at how beautiful Valedale is. I love it here. I just ate lunch at the cafe and the stable help just brought all of my horses inside so that they could have their lunch. So why don't we just go ahead and go in? In the barn next door, we've got all of the lesson ponies. So little kids will come ride those guys. They're so cute. Oh, I always sneak over there and give them some peppermints. All right, y'all. So here is the inside of my stable. Let me just go ahead and hop off of Phantom Madness. Such a good boy! Oh, he licked me. Ugh, I can't believe he just put his tongue on my arm. Disgusting. What a weirdo. Yeah, thank you. Here is the inside of my stable. I'm just gonna leave Phantom Madness there. He's a really good boy. I don't think he's gonna walk away. It's just kind of a normal stable layout. Like up top, we've got the hay lofts. We're gonna start out with this section, go over there, and then go down the aisle. And then I will give y'all a tour of my tack room, my feed room, and then my room. So here we go. All right, over here, obviously, we have Phantom Madness. He's just kind of chilling right now. Over here in this stall, we... excuse me? Okay, so like, not to say that sometimes the stable help isn't super reliable. She's literally asleep in Hey Solo's stall. Don't even know what to say about that. Okay, well, here's Hey Solo. He is my Jorvik Wild. He is so cute. I am obsessed with this horse breed, y'all. I need to get more money so I can get more Jorvik Wilds. They are gorgeous. So there's Hey Solo. And then right next door to him, we have Tuxedo T, and he is currently trying to bother Fortune Cookie because that's what he does. And then over here we have Fortune Cookie, and she is obviously trying to ignore Tuxedo T. And like I said earlier, they're all inside for lunch right now. That's why they all have their hay, and it kind of looks like they're avoiding their hay. I don't know. It's kind of yellow. I probably would avoid it too. Here we have Phantom Madness's stall. It just got cleaned. Look at how clean that is. Wow. And then we come over here, and this guy is literally so exotic. He is named a Snowflyer, and I got him around Christmas time because my Christmas present to myself was more horses. You know, that's a pretty good life. I braided his mane and his beard because he just looks so cute with them. Also, look at those horns. He is a ram horse. It makes him pretty stubborn, so I haven't done a ton of work with him yet, but we're working on it. Right next to Snowflyer, I do have Butterbean. This is my flea-bitten gray quarter horse. She is such a stunning girl. It is insane. She is my reining competition horse, so when I go compete in reining events, I will bring her. She is so good at it. I'm just amazed at the fact that I own this horse. I love her. All right, coming down here, these are two of my absolute favorites in my stables. Over here, we have Air Force. She is my Palomino Sabino Gypsy Vanner, and she is the girlfriend of Coffee Bean, and Coffee Bean will forever and always be my all-time favorite bean because he was the very first horse I bought when I moved to Jorvik, and just look at how sassy he is. Coffee Bean, we stan. He has to have his mane braided all the time because he gets so dirty. It's unreal. Like, this guy loves the mud. That is that section of the horses. Now we're gonna go ahead and go on to this section over here. You still being a good boy, Phantom Madness? All right, so we just have two horses over here. Right here we have Pirate Watcher. Now I haven't been able to do a ton of work with this guy since I got him. He looks just like Spirit in my mind, which is exactly why I wanted him. So he chills next to Rune Guardian, and Rune Guardian is a spooky girl. She is one of the magical horses that you can find on Jorvik. She is a skeleton horse. Now she sadly has to be over here because all of my other horses are scared of her. for, and rightfully so. It'd be a little weird if I didn't understand and I saw a skeleton horse, but Pirate Watcher is actually the only horse that isn't scared of her, and that's why they get to chill next to each other. So thank you, Pirate, for actually being such a good boy and taking care of Rune Guardian, because that would be so sad if she didn't have friends. Okay, before we continue, I just want to go over here because we're already over here. Here we have my wash rack. I've got a sink to clean my tack, and then there's the hose over there. Here we have a nice little wardrobe. This is where I keep bandages or polo wraps, extra saddle pads, anything that I need to just grab and go. I'll have some like ointment in here for the horses, but overall I don't really use this cabinet that much. It's just kind of for extras in case I need to grab something. There's the ladder to get up on the hayloft. I don't get up there. That's for like the stable hand. Here's my bulletin board. As you can tell, I've got the calendar. I got my to-do list for the day. I got a bunch of pictures of me and my friends and just some notes because I literally am so scatterbrained that I always forget stuff. It's fine. I have to make myself notes. So I've got my bulletin board over there. That is that section. And now we just have to go down this aisle, and then wow, my barn is actually a lot smaller than I realized. That's okay. So as we make our way down over here, I've got Cherry, and don't judge me for her name. She came with it. She is my Cremello Merwari, and she's so stubborn. I have not done that much work with her. She just kind of is a pasture ornament right now because I just don't have time for her attitude. And then over here I have Mega Mist, and Mega Mist is my deer Lusitano. She's a crossbreed. I don't really know how that works, but that's fine. She's so cute. I am not a huge fan of riding her. She is a little spooky, so I don't really ride her that much, but she's so cute to have around at the barn. And also she's the sweetest thing ever. It's just not very fun to ride her. Now we're gonna pass these two and come back to them. Here we have the last 6 horses in my barn. So over here we've got Super Chunk. Now Super Chunk is the bestest girl, but currently she's kind of more in her lesson pony phase just because she can't really compete at the level that she once did. So she's just kind of chilling in the back stalls. I'll let people lease them so that they can use them for lessons. Here's another lease pony that I have. This is Rainbow Dash. I don't have that much time to ride her, so I lease her out. I literally love this pony. She is so sassy, and she's literally the best girl you'll ever meet, but I don't have time to ride her, so I just kind of lease her out. Look how sassy she is. I love you, Rainbow. And then over here, here's Phantomborn. He is a dressage horse that I will lease out. He actually is a little bit older, so he can't compete at the high levels that I need him to anymore, so I'll lease him out. He'll help them learn how to do dressage. He's so good. Literally just a push button ride at this point. Look at that mane. He's another one that really likes to get dirty, so I have to always keep his mane braided. All right, the last 3 horses in my barn are some Jorvik magical horses. Now, this is Seahorse. I don't ride... Okay, thank you for rolling your eyes at me, Seahorse. That was so nice. This is Seahorse. I don't really ride him that much. I am too tall for ponies. He is definitely a lesson pony at this point, but more or less, he's kind of just a pasture buddy for my horses. He loves just to run around and act like a maniac. Here we have a Night Guardian. Now, this guy is so cool, but he's a little stubborn, so it's kind of hard to bring him to competitions and everything because he has a mind of his own, but he is such a cool dude that I just love having him in my barn. And then lastly over here we have Twilight Sparkle. Now she's another one that gets super dirty, so her mane's braided. What I have noticed is that judges don't really like magical horses, so they don't place them as well, which I think is kind of, you know, stupid, but that's fine. So she could compete at the high levels, but they just never place her for some reason. It's tragic. I know, girl. You're so cool. All right, so that is all of the horses in my barn, but wait, I still have to take y'all through my feed room, my tack room, and then my room. So why don't we just go ahead and start with the tack room? All right, so if we go in here, this is my main tack room. I've got some saddles. I had to drop one off to get worked on because the tree got messed up. And then I've just got some bridles back there. And then over in these boxes, I've got brushes. I've got some buckets for washing horses, a sponge, you know, you gotta have sponges. And then just some random stuff in there like polo wraps, saddle pads. They left the wheelbarrow in here. That's I guess fine. I don't know what they're doing with their life. And then just some muck out supplies that the stable hands will use. All right, and then when we go in here, this is my feed room. So this is where all of the horses' food and supplements and hay is kept. So over here, we've got all of their supplements in nice boxes. Here we've got some hay and then feed bins. We've also got some supplements, some extra buckets, and then some medicine because Seahorse was not feeling very good the other day. Poor guy, but he's feeling a lot better, so that's good. All right, so that is the feed room. The last room on this tour is going to be my dressing room, which is right there. So let's just head on in there. And this is what it looks like. So over here, I've got my table that I'll eat like breakfast, lunch, and dinner at. And then there's the window that I can look at Rune Guardian and Pirate Watcher. And then over there, I've got some cubbies that I keep saddle pads and polo wraps and brushes. This is just all easy access stuff. I do need to put a saddle rack in here. I feel like that would just make my life so much easier, but that's okay. I'll do that later. I've got a sink. There's my wardrobe so I can change if I ever get super dirty because some of these horses are really, really dirty. And then over there, I've got my vanity. All right, y'all, so that's actually the end of this tour. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed. And if you did, please remember to slap that like button as hard as you possibly can. Show this YouTube video and all of my beans a little bit of love. Also, if you're feeling exotic, please don't forget to check out my Instagram account, which is at @infinity_breyers. I post on there daily, and I'm super active on there. If you are in need of stickers, check out my website, which is InfinityBreyersCo. I will drop the link in the description down below. I just added like 13 or 14 brand new horse stickers, so there are even more beans to choose from than before. I do have merch that is out. I will also drop the link to that in the description down below. There are 4 exclusive designs that are available right now that will not be available for much longer, so make sure that you snatch those while you can. Also, comment in the comment section down below who your favorite out of all of my horses are, because I have my favorite, but I can't say it. Coffee Bean, because everybody else, Coffee Bean, is gonna hear me. Coffee Bean! That's fine. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on an upload. And other than that, y'all, I'll see you in my next YouTube video. Bye! We rise up.